Welcome back, everybody. As you can kind of see, my inventory is a little down right now, not much in there. After my last recording, I fell in lava and everything burned, so I kind of had to, I need to eat some food, restart over. I need to get more diamonds again, so 200 again just to get Elytra, and just replenish everything I lost. I did end up replenishing my 2 pickaxes so far, my diamond ones at least, and once I'm done eating this 1 potato, that should be enough. Yeah. So I have gotten these back. I just need to get Unbreaking 3 on this pickaxe, and then rename them. So after I died, I ended up trying to continue while the sheep farm kind of replenishes, so I can get more sheep so I can continue that creeper statue up there. But I was digging down below for diamonds, and I found a zombie spawner that had not been claimed yet. So I decided to claim it so I get my own XP farm. Currently, right now, the XP farm down there is having some spawning issues, and I believe that's just because of the amount of people on the server right now, which this is about normal, as you can see. I do see that's about normal for the amount of people. And definitely when I do get on to play, there's just too many people and that farm's not as reliable. Especially with the way I built it, because I'm just trying to hope for stuff to spawn in the areas that I can flush out. So I was actually really happy that I found this spawner over here, and I'm going to get myself over there and show it to you. And while we're on our way over, I do want to say I saw that 1.15, well, 1.15 is now released by the time I've recorded this episode, and I have been starting to play on it. I do hope this server upgrades to 1.15 soon, just because of the lag issues that came in. I found on my own server, like on my own local single player games and stuff, I was experiencing a lot of lag in 1.14, and 1.15 has definitely fixed a lot of that. So I'm actually very excited for them to upgrade to 1.15 here. So we're here kind of a good distance. I think it's like 200 blocks, maybe 100 blocks away. Oh, I have some experience points I did not grab. And I found the spawner, which we'll go up to. I had to build kind of a stairway down from when I found it. And I had to mark it so this says it's mine. And just make sure no one else can claim it. So we're just going to get my one of the 2 pickaxes, doesn't matter. And we'll just break in and I'll show you what I'm doing here. So very basic spawner. Ooh, missed mine right there. Sorry about that. So it's very basic. I went down 5 blocks from the bottom of that. I forgot to put a block on top of there, so currently right now they can spawn there. I'm surprised he isn't trying to track me and go off, so let's get a block on there, and that prevents them from spawning on top of that. So I'm going to need some more blocks and build this off, but I didn't get any of those. Oh well, let's quickly get this on top of there. And normally what I do for this is build all the way up as far as I can so that I can confirm that nothing will spawn there. I'm going to need to replace all of these blocks that I do. So there we go. So yeah, now that confirms that nothing can spawn on top of that spawner like we just saw, and I'm going to have to go get those blocks to replenish this because I don't have any blocks here. But anyway, so as I was saying, I built that 5 blocks down. As I'm getting distracted, I'll try and talk while I do this. So 5 down, and I currently have a water source there in that corner to kind of push them to this spot. And I did build this a bit differently than I have in the past. And I will show that to you here once we get down there. But I did want to try and create this to be also a drowned farm, so I can change these into drowned. just so I can get some more drops. Like sometimes they might actually spawn with like a nautilus shell or something in them. So I have this little bit of redstone right here that I can just flip, and it will extend this piston if I can get up there. Sorry about the jumpiness of that, but and it just blocks it right there and lets them stay in that water source. As you can see, there's some right there, and then they'll just stay there for a bit, and then they will change into drowned. Once you hear the, it's like a swoosh sound or whatever the sound it is that they make. So I've been actually kind of dealing with this for the past few weeks since I died, and kind of wanted to get this working and showing and everything. And here's the storage for it. I'm gonna have to expand this real soon because, actually no, not yet. I forgot to change that to a different block. I need to change that to one of these slabs, which I think I have extra slabs. Yes, I do. So let's just make that a slab so we can actually open this chest. And I know currently nothing's in this chest up here, but so far this has been the extent of my work for the past few weeks, just trying to get it so I can still get experience on everything, and so I can start enchanting my gear. But yeah, kind of sad that I did die. I'm actually just gonna not leave them in the water source. I'm gonna flip that, kill them, and then I will show you the area I've been digging when I found this. Okay, they're still coming and spawning, so this is the one part I really like about it, is you can definitely tell it for just one spawner. It actually gets pretty good, and that guy had thorns on his gear. So we're just gonna come up here. Again, sorry about the jumpiness. Made that a really tight corner. I did end up going around and torching up all the areas around here, and yes, I know I missed a lot of coal and everything, but we're close to the spot where I died right here. I had to fill all this in with stones and stuff, but I did die right in here. But I was just down here in my branch mine, and I tried marking it with a bunch of torches. Just going through so I can try and get more diamonds, and all of a sudden I saw this cave that I came into, and so I started running around, and I found that spawner, which made me really excited. So yeah, that, like I said, that's what I've been doing since my last episode, and I died after. So let's get back to the house, and I can continue on with what I was hoping to do for this episode. And really what I was hoping for, it's going to be nighttime, not the best time to do what I want to do, but I was hoping I can get some more wool from my wool farm and actually replenish the blocks that are on this little creeper statue that are not wool blocks yet. So I will be back once I can get down to this wool farm. And we're back, and I actually did a little bit of AFK here once I got here to get some of these sheep sheared. I'm still having some problems. Don't really know why they like to just stay here, even though the water source is pushing them that way. I just find that kind of odd, but let's see. We have some wool that we can use now. So I'm going to actually turn this machine off. It's still nighttime, so I'm going to kind of wait till it's daytime and we can go replenish those blocks. So let me just go back to home. And I will be back. I'm sorry for this skip so soon, but I'll be back once it's daytime so that we can continue and get these wool blocks replaced with or get the blocks up there replaced with the wool blocks in my inventory. I will be back once it's daytime. Alright, it's daytime and we're back here. I've been kind of replacing not the andesite, but the granite with the dark green right now, and just have a few more spots to go. And then we will continue on with the next color for the code, which I think I'm going to be doing black next. There shouldn't be much black left to go, but actually, yeah, I don't think there's any more black to go, so I might not have to do that. Nope, no black, so I think I'll just place these two right here. And I still have a little bit more of the granite to get rid of. I think it's just the 2 blocks, yep. Excuse me. So then we will go with the lime green. And the white and the black wool will go up there. I will need to go find some gray dye for this. Might go do that later and come back to it. But I do want to get this placed here. Let's see. My color is cobblestone. So we're just getting this replaced, and I do gotta say, I do really like the way that this is looking from the front, and even from down there, but like, yeah, I do like how this is shaping up and looking. Let's see, those are diorite. And here's where the rest of it is. I do want to point out, since I did dye, my scaffolding is now gone. Just now kind of realized that. So that's going to make maneuvering around a little bit more difficult, but I think I can manage with just the basic blocks instead of actual scaffolding, but let's try and get these placed as fast as we can and then see how this looks. I do know the next part I have plans to get done is to replenish my shop, because since I've been gone, some people have bought out all of my ice, and now that that's done, I'm gonna go back down there and get some ice, and then we can replenish our shop. I do like the way this is looking and shaping up. Hopefully next episode I'll be able to get a little bit more done. I'm going to see if I can do a little bit more AFKing down by the sheep farm. Part of me is thinking of building like another one up over here for when I'm working up here. It can be going, or even over by my spawner over that way. For when I'm getting my experience, I can just I can have sheep or wool farm going. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a problem with my words right there. But that is the plan, is to kind of maybe move the sheep farm somewhere closer to where I'll be doing a lot more work. And that's either going to be here or over by that spawner. Let's eat up these potatoes and get going. But most likely I'll probably actually just move it over to the spawner, because that's where I'll be spending a good chunk of time when I need to. So yeah, like I said, from down here, it's actually looking pretty good, I think. I know I just need to get the diorite out of there, because you can kind of tell, and move those to the gray blocks. Yeah, the gray wool, and that should be good enough. And look good, actually. So let's actually get a bunch of this ice picked up so we can go replenish the shop. And then we can start on getting some other stuff done. I do think for the episode, I'm going to end it after I can get this ice pulled up. And while I'm doing this, I thought I'd talk to you guys about some of the information and stuff that got said in the Game Awards and some of the new premieres. I do know I commented on the magic stuff during my last magic video, but I kind of wanted to talk about some of the stuff like the PS5 and Xbox X series, I think it is. that are coming out next year. Kind of really interested to see how those specs are once they fully reveal the details. We just know they're coming. And they've been slowly revealing some of the specs, but I really want to see the actual specs. Most likely I'm actually probably just going to get the PlayStation and not the Xbox, just because, I mean, I do have an Xbox One and a PS4, but I just don't really use the Xbox as much as I thought I would be or used to. So I think just for now, upgrading to the PS5 will be a better deal for me. But yeah, and then seeing that, what was it, Sekiro won Game of the Year. I was actually kind of surprised at that. I was expecting Death Stranding to win, but from what I've heard, Sekiro is actually a really good game, and I'm kind of interested and intrigued. Kind of makes me want to play it a bit. And then yeah, League of Legends is actually getting its own single player games, which I found very interesting. And wondering like what the whole decision was there. Maybe kind of just getting the already popular esports game into like a new genre. I think that's what they're trying to get at there, but yeah, I found that kind of interesting, and I might check one of those out when they release. I never actually played League of Legends, kind of have thought about it, but it's just, I have a lot more playing right now. I'm actually going through my second playthrough of Pokemon Sword and Shield, so, and that I tried actually doing a challenge where I ran with just Dreepy, one of the new Pokemon in the Generation 8. And I think it was about Gym 5 I gave up on that challenge because that was way too difficult. When you go from Dreepy at level 1, its moveset is not great at all. So you have to kind of do a lot of grinding, and you end up, in order to even defeat a gym leader, you have to be at too high of level that you can't actually train your Pokemon, and they won't really listen to you. So that's kind of what happened there for me. There's a bit of block lag I see. So I think I'm going to just finish up and get this ice here, and then we will be back. Alright, so I'm actually experiencing a lot more block lag than I thought, so I'm actually just going to end the episode right here, because this is going to take quite a while to get done, especially since, as you can see, like, I'm breaking the block, and this is about, I think that was like the 20th time I broke that block. And it finally went, so like I said, I'm going to end right in here. Didn't really get as much done as I wanted in this episode. I know I did finally get some more done on that, and I do apologize for the amount that I've been doing on it. I need to get going more. But it actually has been a busy couple of weeks, and also been experiencing quite a lot of lag on the server, which is making it so it's hard to get episodes out. And that's another reason why I'm really hoping that 1.15 can come out soon onto the server. We need to wait for, I think it's Papercraft MC to be updated to 1.15. Then the mods and admins will then test on a test server on how it works with this, or with everything that's going on in the special mods that they have installed on here. And then they'll be able to push that out, so I really hope that's going to come soon and not later. So I'll be updating you guys on if I hear any information on that. I'm sorry for the short episode and having not much going. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys next time.